CVS, the nation's largest pharmacy chain, is now planning to close as many as 900 stores over the next 3 years.
Rite Aid plans to close another 63 stores. The company did not reveal the locations of the stores.
Foot Locker planning to close 400 stores over the next 3 years.
Christmas Tree Shops is reportedly planning to liquidate their assets and close all 90 of their remaining stores.
Although this change is not as dramatic as the retail revolution of the 1990s, it is significant. Based on announcements from 20 major retailers, Insider estimates that 3,193 stores will be closing in the United States in 2023. Companies' reasons for doing so range from dealing with bankruptcy to simply wanting to save money. Many retailers are adapting their spaces to reflect customers' shifting preferences. According to the Wall Street Journal, Rite Aid is the latest pharmacy chain to join the ranks of those planning to shut down as they work out a bankruptcy settlement. Bed Bath & Beyond, which filed for bankruptcy and closed 896 stores across 3 brands this year, topped the list of retailers cutting locations. Second on the list was Foot Locker, which announced it would close 545 stores across 2 brands by 2026 as part of a move away from shopping malls. Here is the full list. Bed Bath & Beyond, 896 stores. On June 30th, Bed Bath & Beyond filed for bankruptcy and permanently shut its doors. After Overstock.com paid $21.5 million for Bed Bath & Beyond's intellectual property assets, the brand will continue to exist online. In addition to the 416 US Bed Bath & Beyond, Harmon and Bye Bye Baby stores that were already scheduled to close, the wind down also affected the 360 flagship stores and 120 Bye Bye Baby locations that the company had previously planned to keep open, bringing the total number of closures this year to 896. Foot Locker, 545 stores. Foot Locker announced in March that it would close 125 Champs Sports locations by 2026, in addition to up to 420 stores in shopping malls as part of a strategy to reset the business. It also said it aims to open more than 300 new concept stores in the same period, including locations outside of malls. Rite Aid up to 500 stores. According to the Wall Street Journal, which cited people familiar with the discussions, Rite Aid has proposed closing 400 to 500 of its 2,100 drugstores as it seeks a bankruptcy deal with creditors. The WSJ reports that a final figure has not yet been decided, and bankruptcy is a way to get out of several costly long-term leases. Tuesday morning, 487 stores. The Dallas-based home goods business announced on April 29th that it is closing all of its locations. The announcement followed the company's announcement in February that it would be forced to close more than half of its retail locations due to bankruptcy. CVS, 300 stores. CVS stated that it was reviewing the FDA announcement regarding the mifepristone abortion pill. Media News Group, Boston Herald via Getty Images. CVS is in the second year of a 3-year plan to close 900 stores by the end of 2024, as changing populations and purchasing patterns have caused the company to rethink how many stores it needs in certain areas. The company stated that the strategy aims to supplement a growing digital presence in a statement in November 2021. Walgreens, 150 stores. Walgreens announced plans to close 150 stores in the United States and 300 in the United Kingdom during its third quarter earnings call. The chain has approximately 9,000 stores in the United States and has not specified which locations will close. Christmas Tree Shops, 82 stores. Following its filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in May, Christmas Tree Shops revealed in a court document that it would be closing all of its locations soon. The seasonal specialty retailer with headquarters in Massachusetts filed for bankruptcy in May and announced it was closing its doors due to lagging demand, rising prices, and rising interest rates. The chain has already shut down 10 locations and is closing the remaining 72 across 20 states. Bath & Body Works, 50 stores. In spite of the fact that the olfactory factory is actually increasing its retail footprint this year with 90 new standalone stores and 25 remodels, it informed investors that this change will result in the closure of about 50 of its mall-based stores. The US malls, which are losing legacy tenants, are hurt by Bath & Body Works' net gain. Gap and Banana Republic, 46 stores. A total of 4 Banana Republic stores have already closed this year, 2 years after parent company Gap announced it would close about 350 Gap and Banana Republic locations by the end of 2023. The business stated in its fourth quarter earnings that it would end 2023 with about 866 locations compared to 912 at the end of 2022. Party City, 31 stores. The retailer announced the closure of 22 stores in February, and in April, 9 more locations were added to the list. Walmart, 23 locations. The big box retailer is closing 22 locations in several states, along with its 2 remaining pickup-only concepts, citing poor performance. The closures follow a trend of Walmart closing a handful of stores across various states each year. Best Buy, 20 stores. Without mentioning the locations of these openings or closures, the electronics behemoth stated that it intended to close 20 to 30 of its large format stores, while opening 8 smaller concepts and 10 outlet locations. The company typically closes 15 to 20 large stores per year as leases are reviewed. Target, 13 stores. In September, Target made the announcement that it would be closing 9 locations in the cities of New York, Portland, San Francisco, and Seattle due to theft and organized retail crime. Target said in a statement that eligible team members will have the option to transfer to other locations. The business announced plans to close 4 additional locations earlier this year, 2 near Washington, D.C., 1 in Philadelphia, and 1 in Minneapolis, the company's home city. The company said that its main justification for those closures was declining foot traffic, and that the majority of store employees would be given jobs at other locations. Additionally, it stated that this year it would add about 20 new stores. Moose Jaw, 11 stores. 7 months after purchasing Moose Jaw from Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods will close 11 of its locations, according to multiple sources. The company announced that it will combine the management of the final 3 stores with Public Lands, its main outdoor-focused brand. Lidl, 11 stores, 11 underperforming stores in 6 states, North Carolina, Virginia, New Jersey, South Carolina, Maryland, and Pennsylvania, will be closed by the German discount grocery chain Lidl. With about 170 locations in the US, the chain has more than 12,000 locations worldwide. In addition to preparing to open a new location in Brooklyn, New York, it has recently opened stores in Washington, D.C. and Greensboro, North Carolina. Amazon, at least 9 stores. As the company reviews its physical store strategy, Amazon has closed 9 of its Go locations, including 4 in San Francisco, 3 in Seattle, and 2 in New York. Big Lots, 7 stores. As the retailer shifts its focus away from cities and towards small towns, the discount chain is closing 3 locations in California and 4 in Colorado. The Real, 6 stores. 4 stores and 2 consignment offices across the US will be closed by the luxury consignment market in order to save about $2 million in expenses. Macy's, 4 stores. 4 Macy's stores in California, Colorado, Hawaii, and Maryland will close during the first quarter as part of the department store chain's 3-year plan to shutter 125 stores. JCPenney, 2 stores. This year, JCPenney stores in Oswego, New York, and Elkhart, Indiana, will join the more than 150 others that have been closing since 2020. Retail stores in the United States are closing due to various factors, including the rise of e-commerce, changing consumer preferences, economic downturns, overexpansion, challenges in adapting to the digital age, mall decline, supply chain issues, and high rental costs. Many established retailers have struggled, leading to bankruptcies and store closures, reshaping the retail landscape. If you found this video interesting, you might like this one here.